Life lesson story. The Last Teacup on the Shelf. A story about value, memory, and holding on gently. In a small shop tucked between a bakery and an old tailor store, shelves of porcelain teacups lined the walls. Some cups were painted with gold swirls, others with tiny flowers, and a few shimmered with colors that changed under the morning light. But on the highest shelf sat one teacup no one ever chose: simple, plain, and white, with a faint hairline crack barely visible near its handle. The shop's owner, Mrs. Ayla, dusted it every morning with gentle fingers. She never pushed it toward customers or highlighted it in her display. She simply let it sit, quiet as a memory. Many wondered why she kept it at all. Some even suggested she throw it away, but she always smiled softly and said, "Everything stays until its purpose is finished." One rainy afternoon, a young woman named Mara walked into the shop. Her eyes were tired, her clothes damp from the weather, and her heart even heavier. She had recently moved into town after losing her mother, and the silence of her new apartment had begun to swallow her whole. "I'm looking for a teacup," she murmured. "For drinking or for remembering?" Mrs. Ayla asked kindly. Mara blinked. "Remembering, I think." The shopkeeper nodded and motioned for Mara to follow her. They walked slowly past shelves of elegant cups until they reached the last one on the highest shelf. The plain white cup. The cracked one. Mara frowned. "Oh, this one. It looks so worn." "It was my mother's," Mrs. Ayla said. "She used it every morning, even after it cracked. I kept it because she said a cup doesn't stop holding warmth just because it has been broken." Mara's breath caught. She reached out, touching the cup gently. "My mother used to say something like that." The shopkeeper studied the girl's trembling hands. "Would you like to sit?" They sat at the tiny table near the window as rain tapped softly on the glass. Ayla poured warm tea into 2 cups, one for Mara, and one, surprisingly, into the cracked white cup. The tea filled it without leaking. Mara watched, stunned. "How does it still work?" Ayla smiled. "I sealed the crack from the inside. Not to hide it, but to help it hold warmth again." Mara ran her thumb along the crack. "My heart feels like this cup. Broken, even if others can't see it." Ayla placed her hand gently over Mara's. "Then maybe what you need, I send tea a new cup, but one that understands what it means to have been broken." Mara's eyes filled with tear-soft ones, the kind that wash away dust rather than add more weight. She whispered, "May I buy it?" The shopkeeper hesitated, then nodded. "Yes, I think it has been waiting for you." Mara carried the teacup home like something sacred. That evening, she brewed tea for the first time since her mother passed. She held the cup close, letting the warmth seep through her hands into the cold corners of her heart. Days passed, weeks. The teacup became part of her morning ritual. Eventually, she began placing letters beside it, letters written to her mother. Some were filled with gratitude, some with sorrow, some with stories she wished she could tell her. The cup never judged. It simply held warmth. One day, Mara accidentally bumped it while opening a drawer, and it wobbled dangerously on the counter. Her heart jumped, and she grabbed it before it fell. Her hands shook. She realized then that she had begun to cherish it, not because it once belonged to someone else, but because caring for it had healed something inside her. She placed it back gently. "I'm not ready to lose you yet," she whispered. At that moment, she understood something profound. The things we hold on to after loss aren't meant to replace who we loved. They help us carry the love forward. Weeks later, Mara visited the shop again. Ayla smiled when she saw her. "The teacup is treating you well, I hope." "Yes. And I think I'm learning to treat myself well too." The shopkeeper nodded. "Good. Then listen carefully now. When the day comes that the cup breaks beyond repair, don't grieve for it." "Why not? Why not?" Mara felt warmth rise in her chest. Not painful this time, gentle, hopeful. She understood. The cup had been her bridge from grief to acceptance. Her reminder that broken things can still hold warmth. And that healing doesn't erase the crack, it simply strengthens the inside. Moral of the story. The things we cherish don't heal us by being perfect. They heal us by reminding us that warmth can return, even through the cracks.